wapi vigelegele?
All I require for life, God has given me, and I know.
Haya, weka mikono.
Aliingia kama intern kutoka NTV and is now our head of production. Ameenda hata America. Na KQ business class
kabisa. Kalala vizuri sana.
Daring abroad with editor Basanga Anderson Basanga. Edison Mutumba is our head of technical. He's been with us his second last. Yeah, tunamwitanga bandit.
Bringing back our people, bringing to pamoja. Bringing back our people, daring to pamoja. Bringing back our people, daring to pamoja.
Yes, that is how it went down as Chams Media marked 10 years of existence, 10 years of bringing you inspiring stories. What a way to start the show, and what a way to mark this amazing decade as we celebrated the years that have passed and looked towards the future. Speaking of the future, here is what is coming up in this week's episode.
We got laid off because there was a recession.
From unemployed to CEO, the inspiring journey of Texas-based realtor Stephen Kamau.
People buy land in America, and Kenyans have invested a lot.
Wakenya wananunua.
Wakenya wananunua mashamba
Wow.
Texas.
Find out how he did it and the services he offers through his company, Exellion Group.
Nauza manyumba, nauza mashamba, nauza commercial buildings. I help with leasing.
From the 254, the beauty, the traditions, the opportunities during this year's Turana Cultural Festival.
A celebration of community, identity, and humanity.
Great. With that, let's now join Alex Chamwada and Stephen Kamau in Texas.
Wow, Kenyans can be quite enterprising, and I've brought you many stories of daring Kenyans from various parts of the world. Kenyans who've dared go into business, dared go into self-employment. That's one of the ways of surviving Ukiwa Maju. Now, there's a gentleman who's been looking for me, and he lives here in Dallas, Texas. We've been chatting on Facebook, and little did I know that we would one day bump into each other. I'm talking about Stephen Gitau Kamau, an enterprising Kenyan.
Welcome to
Asante sana,
Karibu,
Stephen.
Karibu.
Yes.
Welcome to Texas.
Yeah, so Stephen is in the real estate and insurance sector.
That is correct.
Yes, and his company is Exellion.
Exellion Group.
Exellion Group.
Yes.
Exellion Group.
Yes. I came to the US in 2000, lived in College Station, Texas, which is about 3 hours away from here. Then in 2001, moved to Dallas. When I moved to Dallas, enjoyed Dallas, decided to plant my roots here. Did various jobs. In 2007, was working at a company here called Capital One.
Capital One.
It's a bank. Capital One Auto Finance.
Yeah, it's a very famous bank.
You're familiar with
it. I see it all over. Yes.
Yes, yes. So in 2007, there was a recession, if you can remember, a global recession due to the real estate credit issues that were happening in the US. So a lot of us got retrenched. And when we got retrenched, I was a member of a church here in Dallas called Neema Gospel Church at the time.
Neema Gospel Church.
Yes, you might have heard it. The pastor, Bishop Jackson Kingori at the time, used to invite us for early morning prayer at 6 a.m. So we'd go and pray for jobs, believe God for another opportunity. One day the pastor heard of an opening in the insurance field. So he called me and said, Steve, the way I know you, You're a very sociable guy. Why don't you try apply for a job here in Plano, Transamerica Life Insurance Company? So I want to thank Bishop for opening that door. And I went into the insurance industry in 2007. So I've been in that industry from 2007 to now, 2023. So I went into the industry in 2007. 2010, started my own agency. But I am combining that with real estate.
Okay.
Yes, 4 years ago in 2018, I also went into real estate. So I'm combining both insurance and real estate. People buy land in America, and Kenyans have invested a lot.
Wakenya wananunua.
Wakenya wananunua mashamba,
Wow,
Texas.
wow, I'm encouraged.
Yeah. So I also do commercial buildings. I help with people who are in business, churches, find commercial buildings, both for lease and also for purchase. So nauza manyumba, nauza mashamba, nauza commercial buildings. I help with leasing. If somebody has a house that they want to list so that it can be bought, I do that too. So niko kwa real estate kabisa.
You've talked about Kenyans, but who is your typical client generally?
I am open to everybody. I do sell to Kenyans because I'm an easy reference for Kenyans. Because I understand our people and all that. But I sell to everybody. Anybody who needs any type of property.
What are the requirements?
Well, they have to have the right paperwork. They have to have a valid visa. They have to have a work permit. As long as they are not illegal as per the laws of the United States.
So then tell us about insurance a little more.
Well, insurance is where I'm a guru because I've done insurance for the past 15 years. I've literally done everything insurance that can be done. I've been a property and casualty, which is insuring properties like homes, cars, trucks. I've also been in the life and health space, life insurance, people planning for their futures, people planning for their posterity when they leave, taking care of their families when they are no longer with us, health insurance. Also, I am a managing general agent, meaning that Texas has licensed me to manage other agencies. I also insure the real estate we were talking about. So I have a license to insure commercial properties called surplus lines. I'm also a claims adjuster. So really I've touched everything in insurance. And I'm also a risk manager. So I've been in it for 15 years. It is my real specialty. It is my passion. I've helped many, many Kenyans, a lot of people who are truck drivers, who own trucking companies, a lot of people who own churches, people who have homes, people who have cars. I've insured them all. I've done life insurance for our community. And I'm encouraging each and everybody to transfer that risk from them to the insurance company.
What are some of the challenges you face in business, especially here in the US?
The challenges are many. When our community comes from Kenya, wanting to relocate to the United States, sometimes the finances are not there. They're trying to get established. So you have to start with someone from the very bottom. Kind of show them the ropes, hold their hands. Maybe they're
And I like the way you are using your body language, holding their hands.
Lazima ushike mtu mkono, Alex.
Ushike mkono hivi.
Umsaidie asimame.
Yes, yeah.
So you have to hold people, help them, educate.
Let me summarize by asking, do you have a rough estimate of how many Kenyans you've helped acquire property here in America?
The property, I've been in it for about 4 or 5 years. So maybe about 60, 70 families. 60, 70 families.
And land?
Maybe 20 families.
20 families?
20 families, yes. 20 families.
So are you here to stay, or you also look back home? Are you investing back home in your home country?
I'm investing back home, but my roots
Your
are in
roots are
Texas.
here.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Where were you born in Kenya?
Do you want the specific hospital?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Or village? No, okay. Yeah.
I was born in Nairobi.
In Nairobi.
At Mata Hospital.
And brought up where?
Kariobangi South.
Kariobangi. When
Yes.
to Siko ni Islando.
In Islando. Mimi
Na
ni
watu wa
mtu wa
Islando,
Islando.
they are doing very well, Maju.
Watu wa
You
Islando
are
ni
resilient
mahasla.
and daring, mahasla.
Yes,
Wow. And then
yes.
ukasomea wapi? Unajua watu wanataka kuwa inspired.
Well, I went to Moi Forces Academy Primary School.
Then high school.
Nairobi School.
Nairobi School.
And then when I was ready to go to university, I came this way. So all my college is right here in the
Yeah,
US.
wewe ni a guy of Sito. So ukakuja university gani ama college gani?
I went to Blinn College in College Station. Then I went to Collin County Community College. Then I went to Texas A&M, where I did my bachelor's in organizational leadership. And then worked on my master's MBA at Texas A&M. And now I'm a seminary student at Asbury Theological
Well done.
Seminary.
And you said you worked in a bank before you are retrenched and went into your own business.
Went into my
so
own
the
insurance.
message is never give up. You may lose what you have, your job, but maybe that's the beginning into something else that can make you survive.
Absolutely.
Wow, what an inspiring interview with Steve. You know, a guy from Islando. Kariobangi amekuja huku akadea. And the moral lesson is unaweza poteza kazi, but huo sio mwisho wa maisha. Alijikakamua akaanzisha biashara zake, kampuni zake. Well done, Steve. You've inspired many.
You're absolutely welcome. Na Alex, mkuje mununue mashamba huku.
Tutajipanga.
I'm here
The
for you
world
guys.
has become so small.
Very
Kama
small.
naonyesha watu njia ya kuinvest, mimi pia nafaa kuinvest. Na wewe utanishika mkono.
Nitakushika mkono.
Asante sana.
God bless you so much.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
God
you.
bless
See you again.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I have one.
Congratulations there to Stephen Kamau there in Texas. Truly inspiring stuff. Time for us now to go on a short break. But when we return, the glamour, the tradition, the amazing sights and sounds of the Turkana Cultural Festival. Welcome back to the show. Now, in the first part, we took you to Dallas, Texas in the United States. But as you know, we not only focus on things abroad, but also on happenings back home. And today we want to take you to Lodwar and see how it went down during the Turkana Cultural Festival. And our Lodwar Bureau Chief and reporter Lauren Nanok has an amazing piece on it.
At 7 a.m. the journey begins from Nairobi. A journey to the cradle of mankind. In readiness for the 7th edition of the Turkana Cultural and Tourism Festival in Lodwar. Our travel partners for this trip, Maridadi Motors Limited and Vivo Energy, ensured we had a smooth ride. With a stopover at Eldoret town for a quick refuel and service.
Yeah, huwa tuna fuel hapa kila wakati. Yeah, last time when you
And after about 700 kilometers, we arrive in Lodwar town. In the morning, afternoon, and throughout the entire festival, it is dance, 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 and more dance. Colorful traditional attire and entertaining performances too. Welcome to the 7th edition of the Turkana Cultural and Tourism Festival at Ekale Center in the heart of Lodwar town. The festival is graced by hundreds of attendees and dignitaries, including the head of state, His Excellency President William Samoei Ruto, who declared the event running.
It is my pleasure to join you for this beautiful cultural celebration. I thank the county of Turkana County for organizing this magnificent and colorful festival, the Tobong Lore, a celebration of community, identity, and humanity. It is therefore a festival with regional dimensions and benefits, specifically the celebration of our diversity and enhancement of peace in our region. It strengthens the bonds between various communities and builds a sense of oneness that weakens the impulses of conflict and division. The 2023 Tobong Lore Turkana Cultural and Tourism Festival is officially opened. Thank you very much and God bless you.
Na sisi kama Waturkana, miaka 1600 iliyopita, hapa ndio maisha ya watu wote, hata wale wako US, yalianzia hapa Turkana.
And numerous business entities and organizations operating in Turkana County and beyond have turned out in large numbers to showcase their unique products and services to the public. Chams Media 2 and its sister company Chams Adventures are part of the exhibitors in the 3-day event.
We organized it for a period of 3 months, a very vigorous planning. This festival attracted more than 50 exhibitors and over 100 hotel and catering providers. This festival is so important considering that it's one way of preserving Africana culture. It's also very important in terms of economical wise. We expect our people to sell in terms of beadwork, basketry, and also as there is scarce around the Turkana County, it's also an opportunity for Turkana County to showcase their products and also to prove that this is the origin of mankind.
Tunafurahia wakati kama kila mwaka ikifika siku kama hii tunakuja pamoja, tunasherehekea tamaduni zetu. Unaona vile watu wana dress, exhibitions, tunafanya beadworks, watu wanauza vitu nyingi ambao hujaona. Kwa sisi watu wa Kakuma wanajua si kila kitu yuko. So hii imechanganywa vitu kutoka sehemu mbalimbali zimeletwa yote hapa. Unapata hiyo experience nzuri.
My name is Jude Kamushabe. I stay in Kakuma refugee camp. I come from Uganda. Through chicken you can make it. You can have money in your pocket. You can pay school fees to your children. You can buy clothes. You can also have the basic needs as a human being needs to survive in this challenging situation.
The Turkana people have preserved their culture, including their beautiful and unique traditional attire.
Mimi ni mama, no bado ni msichana, hujakuwa na kimila yoyote.
Chuma kama hii hapa.
Hii sasa inaonyesha mimi nimefanywa harusi, nimeolewa ya kimila. Sasa mimi ni bibi ya mtu.
Kuna hii belt.
Hii belt ya haina hakuna kwa kimila.
Hakuna.
Hii ni ile mwenyewe tu unaweka badala hii ngozi yako upepo kupeperusha, yaani unafunga tu. Ni kama belt tu. Hiyo hakuna kwa kimila.
Sawa.
Hii ni kofia.
Ni kofia?
Inaitwa emedot ambayo iko na okopiri. Emedot ambayo iko na okopiri.
Okopiri ndio?
Ni manyoa hizi. Ya ostrich. Na hizi iko aina mbili. Kuna watu wanaitwa ngimoru na ngirisae. Sasa hii ni ngirisae. Ngimoru anafaa ile ya black mostly. So lakini sasa hii ni ngirisae. Hii huo wanafaa lazima hii ya black ionyeshe mbele. So inawekwa tu hivi na inawekwa mzuri.
Away from the festival, this was the perfect time to unwind as a team away from our busy schedules. We hit the road down to Elie Springs Resort. On this afternoon, some team building games by the shores of Lake Turkana was perfect. Loropio, which hosts the Learning Lions ICT Hub, is yet another destination.
And you say on attendance, what do you need?
Here, we interacted with the upcoming ICT gurus.
We've won 2 awards from this place, Loropio, and your Mudos got a head of state commendation because of that story. Let's snap for...
And planted trees in commemoration of the entire Chams Media family and to make the environment greener. And just before our return journey to Lodwar, we took off to the beach. The trip to the cradle of mankind will not be complete without a visit to one of the fastest growing hospitality facilities in the region, the Great Turk Reef Hotel. Known for their delicious meals, great accommodation, beautiful garden, and swimming pool. For Chams Media, my name is Lauren Nanok.
Thank you, Lauren, for that entertaining piece all the way from Turkana. It seemed like it was an amazing time, and I kind of feel bad that I missed this year's event, but definitely next time we will be front and center. With that, we have come to the end of today's show. But before I release you a piece of information from the State Department for Diaspora Affairs. Yes, they shall be having their annual Diaspora Investment Conference that shall be taking place from the 13th to the 15th of this month at KICC. Kindly register, make time, and it's going to be a beautiful session where we get to discuss matters welfare in relation to the diaspora and how they can continue boosting the Kenyan economy. Now, we are done. On behalf of the team responsible for this week's episode, we say thank you so much for watching, and let's do this again next time.